The Royal Rumble match. This is probably the most liked match in history. Every year, fans look forward to late January. The whole event is a classic. Like, even the undercard matches tend to be top tier. AJ versus Cena and Brock versus Seth Rollins versus Cena come to mind. What is your guys' favorite Rumble? The 2014 Rumble? Ooh. The 2011? Or the greatest Royal Rumble? Oh. For example, do you guys remember the Royal Rumble 2007 where Shawn Michaels and Undertaker were the final two and it had a classic moment at what was supposed to be the end, but it seemed to not end? That whole match was filled with all types of low-key cool moments. Like, seriously, this match is underrated. I really only remember the end, but the end is the best part. Also, we should do a study or something on why Shawn Michaels was so top tier in Royal Rumbles. The combination between Ric Flair and Finlay is so very random. One of the Rumbles I want to focus on is an overlooked one. That's the 2014 Royal Rumble. I realize no one ever talks about anything else that happened that night. Who can blame them? I want to see John Cena win the Rumble. Kind of a hot take, but honestly, John was always the guy. Speaking of which, is John Cena and Randy Orton at this very event. No one talks about how they faced off, probably because they didn't want to watch it, but let's take a look at it. John Cena was on his 2014 run, so that is the year he was still the main event, but he was working in the upper card usually, and also the time he won that epic ladder match, but this was before. Randy Orton was on his 2013 beard, low-key in the best shape of his life run, where he was the focal point of the show. Heel. The way we got here is simple. Randy cut a promo. So what's on the line? These beautiful championships right here, and those are some cool titles. Cena was getting booed. Well, they both were, but Randy, like JBL puts it, was on point. The crowd tells him they both suck. Fast forward almost a decade. Anyways, Randy got John Cena on what looked like the position for his own move. He delivered the AA, and psych, John delivered a low-key, on point, on par RKO. Orton retained, but man, the crowd for this made this what it was. They really were tired of seeing these two. The RKO and AA spot was top tier though. Speaking of top tier, wait, did the fans like anything? The moment I was gonna talk about is Rey Mysterio coming out at number 30, but they booed Rey Mysterio. Guys, it's Rey Mysterio. What did he ever do? Nah, this Rumble was cool. Everyone from this era talks about the 1992 Rumble, how it's their favorite, how it was star-studded, and how Hulk Hogan became the biggest heel in the business. And what I would give him is that it was star-studded. Look at the names I'm about to tell you. Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, Psycho Sid, Hulk Hogan, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and more. The story of this Royal Rumble is about one man and one man only, him right here. This was all about the WWE Championship. Ric Flair back in the day was looking to win the championship, with the president in charge making the match for the title. Ric Flair, the best way to describe him, the guy outside of WWE. He was the best wrestler everyone was clamoring to see in the WWF. My boy Rick was ready to make an impact. The man was more than likely creating one of his famous Ric Flair stories the night before. Like, keeping it real, his tales are wild. He came out in the infamous butterfly robe at number 3 following a huge pop. Did people expect Flair to win? No. Back then, someone going over an hour was unheard of. So my boy Rick was an underdog. Overall though, this Rumble was stacked and it had a lot of moments. Like Shawn Michaels coming in, representing the new generation, or Hulk Hogan, like I mentioned earlier, turning heel. Let's talk about this. Sid was chilling. You know, he was on the verge of maybe winning the Rumble. He had just eliminated Hulk Hogan. So he said, psych! This definitely looks like a heel move, but I don't know. It's Hulk. He's the ultimate babyface, brother. So debate in the comments. Last but not least, we got Flair getting the win, lasting an hour from the number 3 spot and cutting this promo with a tear in his eye. These promos just make you want to get in a suit with some crocodile shoes, like the actually expensive ones. Yeah, this solidified the legend that was Ric Flair. What about the match between Cena and Styles? Is John Cena Mr. Royal Rumble? John Cena versus AJ Styles had been going on since Money in the Bank, where AJ Styles kept beating up John Cena. AJ and Cena were in this intense rivalry where AJ was getting the upper hand with the club's help. He won at Money in the Bank and everyone was putting an asterisk next to it until he beat him clean at SummerSlam. From here, John Cena has something to prove, especially with his promos and his rivalry. Yeesh. I strongly suggest you guys watch the rivalry documentary they have on Peacock. John dealt with what every superstar pretty much called him. Things like John Cena's a phony, fraud, and how he was a corporate wrestler. John Cena was on fire and he was responding to everything, talking about how he had passion. These are the type of segments you rewatch, which people definitely did. Anyway, the Royal Rumble match was on the horizon and it was gonna be John Cena's moment. The crowd was ruckus, and rightfully so. This match was a 5-star match. Like, it was so technical, and dare I throw in the word legendary. And believe it or not, they didn't even go outside the ring. The match was one that was a back and forth type of match. At one point, John hit a crazy lift, and at the end of the day, they both came into it looking great and left left it looking greater than before. It was a fitting end to the rivalry, which was so amazing and made John Cena tying Ric Flair's record special. Bro, the 1998 Royal Rumble was not the most thrilling, but man, Stone Cold looked hard winning the Rumble. This is a match that showcased the character of Steve Austin, quite possibly the best Royal Rumble to do that. I liked it when Sheamus won the Rumble, when Shawn Michaels stole the show. I liked when the Hitman and Lex both won the Rumble. With so many moments, the Rumble is a fan favorite, and it's coming in January, guys, live in Florida. This Rumble is in 2 months. My boy Randy Orton is back, and now flip it. I'm gonna pick Randy Orton to win the Rumble. Why not? Other than that, I love the concept of this, just talking about the Rumble. Honestly, guys, I really enjoyed making this video. Like, subscribe, and comment. Good thing I'm on my channel popping. Peace out.